references to Star Wars are hot and heavy in this book, and I sort of have mixed feelings about it. I'll show you what I mean. The Order of the Fork is essentially the Order of the Sith, a secretive, evil, and very ancient group that can use powers akin to the Force in Star Wars. Choosing to play as a Fork character unlocks all kinds of Sith Jedi-like powers, although it's important to distinguish between a Fork adept, who is still ostensibly working for the Order, and a Fork renegade who has turned their back on the evil Order. And here you have the Fork powers: Force Choke, Force Decept, Force Dexterity, and Force Push, all of which are perfectly cool. But this is what I was talking about earlier with the Star Wars parody stuff. I like it personally, but the Fork pun just be a little too cheesy for me personally. I know they were going for something lighthearted and maybe food related, since it's Italy and BRAN CALONIA and all that, but it's just a tad cringy. Nevertheless, Fork users, if you please, can get pretty badass. Check out this post level 6 power up right here, bolstered by the Fork. All critical hits scored against you are considered normal hits, unless you're incapacitated. And then of course there's Force Lightning, so you can channel your inner Imperatore Palpatine. You get a lot more magical junk in this one. There's this whole ecosystem of junky equipment and counterfeit goods that your knaves are constantly getting a hold of, and the magical items are pretty questionable and unreliable most of the time. Actually, this stuff wouldn't be so bad if your character were to get a hold of it, but beware the clever GM who might slip you a counterfeit version that blows up in your face at the worst possible moment.